Hello everybody! Yan. I'm back again. Anyway, I am Efraim Perez Rondina from Central Mindanao University, second year students taking Bachelor of Science in Development Communication. So in today's video, I would introduce to you the different parts and functions of the camera. So I have here my Nikon D5200. So we will going to know the different parts and functions. But first, let me introduce to you the proper handling of your camera. So let's begin this. So first thing is we need to know the proper handling of the camera for the safety, of course. So the first thing, always hang your DSLR around your neck using the strap. This will ensure that your equipment will never fail accidentally. So this is the example. Put the camera strap in your neck. This is it. That's. The second one, you need to hold the camera as steady as possible. Hold the camera's hand grip in your right hand and cradle the camera body or lens with your left hand. So this is the camera hand grip. Put your right hand and the left hand below the camera lens for the support. This is the example, that one. So the third one, don't touch the lens with bare fingers. This is to avoid getting unwanted particles or moist on the lens to avoid distractions in the image and for easier focus on the subject. So this is the camera cap and the camera lens. So don't touch this with your bare fingers to avoid dirt, of course. The fourth one, use cleaning kit to clean the lens after using. This is not the usual cleaning materials that you see, but this is the camera cleaning kit, cleaning for the camera. Number 5, turn off the camera before removing or disconnecting the power source or a cable or removing the battery or memory card. So first, turn off the button. This is the shutter button. Turn off this before removing the battery or the SD card or anything inside the camera. Number 6, consider using tripod. This is especially when you are going to take picture with your friends and you need to include yourself. Yeah, that's it. Use tripod. Insert here. And then this is the tripod socket. Insert the tripod socket here. And voila! You can take pictures with your friends, including yourself. And the last one is, after using the camera, put it in the camera bag for the safety. So of course, when you are done using your DSLR camera, put it in the camera bag. So I hope you know the proper handling of the camera. That's the few things that you need to consider to avoid that damage of your camera. So again, let's proceed to the parts and functions of the camera. So the first part of the camera that I would going to introduce to you is the shutter button. So this is the shutter button, the silver color here. Press this button to release the shutter. The shutter button has 2 stages. Half pressing the button will activate the autofocus function, while pressing it down fully releases the shutter. This is the shutter button, the silver color. The second one is the red eye reduction. So this is the red eye reduction here. This lamp will blink for the duration of the timer until the picture is taken when using self-timer. So this is the red eye reduction. And then the third one is the lens mount. So this is the lens mount. This is the lens mount. This is the section that connects the interchangeable lens to the camera body. This one. The fourth one is the lens release button. This is, press this button when you want to detach the lens from the camera. So this is the lens release button. Next is the mirror. You can find the mirror inside. It reflects light from the lens into the viewfinder, which let the photographer see the shots in the viewfinder in the real time. So that's the mirror. Inside that circle, you can find mirror. Next is the built-in flash. This is the built-in flash. You can fire the flash to capture a shot in dimly scenes. The flash also automatically fired in some modes. So this is the built-in flash. This is the eye cap. It prevents external lights from entering when your eye is in contact with the eyepiece. So the next one is the viewfinder. This is the viewfinder, that one. This is used to focus on the subject. It helps also to reduce external light and allows to put full attention to the subject. So that's it. And the next one is the LCD monitor. So this is the LCD monitor. The menu can be displayed in the LCD monitor. That's it. So the next one is the menu button. So here, this is the menu button. It displays the menu upon clicking, and it is also the button to adjust different camera functions. And after clicking, the settings will appear in the LCD monitor. LCD monitor. Next up is the playback button. So this is the playback button here. This button helps playing back the images that have captured and will appear in the LCD monitor. So after clicking the playback button, it will appear here in the LCD monitor. Next is the set button. Here, this button allows to move between menu items, move magnify displays to different points during image playback, and so on and so forth. So here. And then the next one is the erase button. So this is the erase button. It looks like the garbage can. Use this button when it needs to delete some unwanted images or videos. So this is the delete button. The garbage icon below the camera. The next one is the live view shooting or the movie shooting switch. So this is the live view here. This used to turn off the live view function and displays the image on the LCD monitor in the real time. So this one, live view, you need to click that one, live view. And then the next one is the dioptic adjustment knob here beside the eye cap. Use this knob to adjust the clarity of the viewfinder image according to the eyesight. So it plays here, here, beside the eye cap. Proceed to the quick control screen, and you can find it here in the LCD monitor. The first one is the shooting mode. It displays the text or icon corresponding to the shooting mode you have selected as you turn the mode dial. Here. Next is the shutter speed. It displays the time interval during which the shutter is open. Increasing the parameter value shortens the time interval the shutter will remain open. Next is the battery level. Here, the icon of the battery. Of course, the percentage of your battery will show it here. And next is the shots remaining. So here the number is 297. It indicates the remaining number of shots that can be captured. Next one is the ISO speed. So it is here. Higher ISO speed makes it easier to capture shots of a dimly lit scenes. And 100 is the standard number of the ISO. Next is the aperture value. And next up is the top part of the camera. So the first one is the focus mode switch, this one. Use this switch to set the focusing mode. There is two, autofocus and manual focus. The second and the top part of the camera is the strap mount. We can be able to attach the strap here, this one, in the other side. Then next is the power switch. Use this in turning on and off the camera. This one, the power switch. Next up, the hot shoe. This one. This is the terminal for attaching external flash units or microphone. This one. Next is the flash button. Use this button to open or pop up the built-in flash. This one. The thunder symbol here. The main dial. This allows you to perform tasks such as adjusting the value of the shooting settings. This one. Follows is the zoom ring. This one, the zoom ring. Turn the zoom ring to alter the focal length. Depends on the subject or how far or the distance of the subject. The next is the focus ring. You can choose manual or autofocus to adjust focus that you can see in the viewfinder. So this one, the focus ring. After the zoom ring, the zoom ring and the focus ring. Let's proceed to the side part of the camera. So here you can find the audio or video output digital terminal here. This is the port or terminal for TV and other gadgets for data transmission here. And also you can find it here, the HDMI mini out terminal used for data transmission also, or connecting to the TV or desktop here, the HDMI. Also you can find here the microphone port. This is used to connect the microphone for the clearer audio. And let's proceed to the bottom part. Here you can find the card slot, the memory card where the pictures and videos is being stored. And next is the battery compartment here, or serve as the life of the camera, the battery. And last but not the least, in the bottom part is the tripod socket. This socket here where you are going to insert your tripod when you are going to take pictures with your friends, and if you wanted to include yourself in the picture. This one, tripod socket. And that's it, and we're done. And hope you learned something in today's video about the camera parts and functions and the proper handling. So see you to my next video. Bye bye.